Sizzle Dining Restaurant Week is in just a few days, but before the event kicks off on Wednesday, we want to learn more about the inspiration behind this amazing event. We have Clarke here this morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. So you came up with Sizzle Dining Restaurant Week, which is so much more than just a week long now.
It is.
And it's helping so many kids right here in Southwest Florida.
It is. We're working with Blessings in a Backpack, and they're feeding over 7,500 kids every week. So what we can do to be able to help them and have the restaurants contribute to them just has such an impact.
100%. And so the way that you can participate in this is by eating, by dining with purpose. And this year, there's more restaurants than ever.
Record-breaking.
From Cape Coral down to Naples.
Yes.
Down to Marco Island, really.
Down to Marco Island. Cape Coral to Marco Island and everywhere tasty in between,
Yes.
is what we say.
I love this. So we have a full list of all of those restaurants online. But in addition to going out and eating, we have a couple of other things on this table right now, other ways that people can help.
We do, absolutely. This year we came out with the Turvis Tumbler. So our gracious sponsor had worked with us to put together the Turvis Tumblers.
Yeah, these are nice.
And with every Turvis Tumbler that somebody purchases, it feeds a child for a year. So that's on our website. So we're trying to help Blessings in a Backpack with that. And then we have the check presenters that we put into all of the restaurants. They're gracious enough to put these into the checks. When you get the bill, you'll see one of these, and it reminds you to take it home and take it, give it to a friend. So there's lots of great ways to be able to help out. And then I also brought some of the food packs.
Okay, yes. So this is what Blessings in a Backpack Southwest Florida gives to these kids. Is it every weekend?
Every Friday.
Every Friday. So
During the school year.
Right, because during the school year, a lot more kids than you might expect rely on school meals.
They do, absolutely. There's, so growing up myself, and one of the reasons why I started working with Blessings is because I was a latchkey kid, single mom, working 2 jobs. I would come home from school, and not that she didn't do a great job, but the fridge was lacking a little.
Right.
So my appreciation for food, grew at a very young age. And then I see these kids that are struggling, and they go to school during the week. They get the school lunch, they get the school breakfast, and that's great during the week. But when they go home on Friday, what are they doing? So they're being hungry over the weekend, and then they're not coming to school on Monday ready to learn.
Yeah.
So that's super important. So Blessings puts together these amazing food packs with their partners.
We got snacks and protein and,
Yogurts, cranberries,
applesauce.
apple, all sorts of great stuff. So this provides them 3 meals over the weekend.
Wow.
And it allows them to come to school on Monday ready to learn. Their bellies are full, their brains are ready, they're ready to learn. So that was something that we felt, you're going out to eat during restaurant week.
Right.
And you're indulging in these amazing meals. Well, why don't we connect that and try and help out these kids that need that don't have that? So the partnership with Blessings and Sizzle Dining has been amazing together.
100%. And last year you raised
a little over $20,000 last year.
Incredible.
Yeah, and in the 2 years since the COVID, Sizzle Dining has been able to feed, I think it was, I'm going to forget the number, but it was 30,000 hunger-free weekends combined.
Wow. That's
just from
amazing.
the donations that the restaurants have made. So
okay, very cool. So there's multiple ways you can participate. You can buy one of these super cool Turvis tumblers. You can come out to the participating restaurants for lunch and for dinner, and there's a special menu once you get to the restaurants.
There are. They'll give you the regular menu, but they'll also give you the Sizzle Dining menu. And if you go for lunch, you'll be able to, there's $19 or $29 for a 2-course lunch. Some restaurants are offering 3 courses. And then dinners are $29, $39, or $49 for amazing 3 courses as well.
Wow, yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah,
and maybe a really good excuse to try a new restaurant that you've never been to.
Absolutely.
I've had the honor to go out and cover a few on Mer Explorers. We're going to one on Wednesday. We're going to be going to one every single Wednesday throughout Sizzle Dining Restaurant Week. So yeah, maybe add a few to your list. But you just pulled out these one chip challenge. Tell me about this.
Okay, so this is a little crazy. So last year, the restaurants collectively sold a little over 20,000 restaurant week meals, Sizzle Dining meals. So that's $1 out of every restaurant week meal goes to the charity, and that's fantastic. The restaurants are helping. This year, if anybody knows who these are, they're cringing, I'm sure. But the hottest chip in the world.
Oh, I have heard about this.
Yeah. So this year, I put a challenge out to Southwest Florida.
Okay.
I basically said that if we can do 50,000, in fact, I'll look right at the camera. If we can do 50,000 dinners sold, if the restaurants can donate 50,000, I'll eat 5 of these live on
Oh.
Facebook. All at once.
Snap.
That's how crazy that is.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
have you
that's
tried
the
one
challenge.
before?
I had one, and I felt the weirdest I've ever felt in my whole entire
And now you're
life.
gonna do 5 of them?
That's how passionate I am. I want to be able to hit this 50,000 number.
Yes.
I want to help the kids.
Yes.
We're feeding, Blessings is feeding 7,500 kids every week right now. There's over 20,000 kids that qualify for the program. They just need the funding.
Wow.
So that's
Yeah.
my challenge to get the funding.
I have one last question for you.
Please.
We've talked about how this year's Sizzle Dining Restaurant Week is breaking records, more restaurants than ever participating. For you, going out and talking to these restaurants that are like, heck yes, we're on board. How does it make you feel?
Well, it makes me feel fantastic. Earlier on, I was like, okay, last year we had 47 restaurants. I'd be happy with 60-something this year. And then we hit 60-something, and then Phelan came on board with 15 restaurants.
Wow.
And that catapulted us. And then the war cry was out. Let's break the record. Let's hit 100. Let's go. And the restaurants just piled on board.
Love it.
And they realized the economic impact that this event has. We did over $2 million worth of economic impact last year.
Incredible.
They realize the power that this event has to help their restaurant, so they want to come on board as well. And they love helping the charity.
I love this. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you.
If you want to help out, Dine with Purpose. It all begins on Wednesday. Go to sizzledining.com to find out which restaurants are participating and get out there and eat. Thanks so much.
Thank you.